What's up, beautiful people, to another episode of Pursuit of Destiny podcast. It's me, Ricky Jones Jr., back again for yet another wonderful episode. And if you are new to the podcast, please follow this bad boy wherever you are listening from. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click that subscribe button, turn it from a red button into a gray button, and I would greatly appreciate it. And you will too, because we're going on a journey and you want to be a part of it, okay? Well, hey. What are we doing? We are pursuing destiny. And on today, we are going to be talking about desires, which happens to be something that I love talking about. Well, I love talking about a little bit of everything, but especially desires because it's something that holds a lot of people back, especially Christians, right? However, we're going to talk in broad strokes and things like that. However, you'll hear the part that's necessary for you. Desires are something that we shy away from, we run away from because we feel like it's something that we should not pursue, largely because it's probably something that somebody told you you could not have. How many times have you shared something that you wanted with other people, usually small-minded people, however, other people, and they're like, oh, you think you should have that, or you think you deserve that, or you think you can get that, or who do you think you are to want that or want this or desire to have that? No. Don't let those thoughts impregnate you, right? Or in other words, allow those thoughts to seep into your mind and then develop into something that you then start to say, right? And so you start hearing those negative affirmations, you start hearing those negative responses, and then in some cases, it would allow for you to then think along the lines in which those people are trying to project. And largely, they are thinking along their lines, right? Or along the thoughts in which they see and desire of themselves. And so what they see of themselves, what they think they deserve, what they desire is then projected on you. Don't let that happen. Here's the thing. If those are the situations, those are the responses that you're having, please change your environment. I heard it once says you could either change the people you are around or you should change the people you are around. Okay. So with that being said, like, hey, again, Destiny Tribe, it's formed, it started, it's on Facebook, so you can go ahead and tap into there. We'll connect you with people that are with the right mind and all those good things. However, that's one of the main reasons why people stop going after the things that they desire, stop going after the things that they really deserve. And really, I believe the desires that you have are largely due to your makeup, who you are, what you were destined to do, what you were purposed to do, and what you have the ability to achieve. In the Bible, right? I love the Bible, but in the Bible it says, delight yourself in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. What does that mean? Follow the Lord. Follow the path that he has for you. Follow God's perfect will, which is love, which is peace, which is prosperity, which is joy, which is love. Follow those things and he will give you the desires of your heart. If God in the Bible talks about giving you the desires of your heart, why would you let people distract you, deter you, or stop you, or try to block you from getting those desires? But then even in the affirmation, we start talking about, I passionately pursue things I want out of life without feeling badly. That's that part, right? You are able to not feel badly because you don't have that nuance of somebody telling you what you can't do, what you can't have, or people that you thought would be in your corner are no longer in your corner, so they're starting giving like bad advice and things like that. No, we want you to passionately, right? And that's one of our keywords: passion, purpose, and destiny. However, we want you to passionately pursue the things that you desire. And of course, we do it in positive ways. We do it in right ways. We have a goal in mind, right? We talked about goals, but with that goal in mind, we know the necessary things that we need to do, which having a goal, and then we have a plan, and then we pursue, right? But with that being said, we know what we need to do to have the desires of our heart, and we pursue them, guys and gals. We do that because we can. We do that because we should, and we do that because it's on the inside of us to make it happen. And then we talked about, I give myself permission to have desires and to take action. Here it is. Real talk. Like, give yourself the permission to have desires. Oftentimes we say what we want, we think what we want, and we think that we shouldn't. So then we stop. right? And when we stop, we stagnate our progression, we stagnate our progress, we stagnate what we actually can have, actually, I believe, should have, and actually can come in contact with, because we don't give ourselves permission. And ways in which you can give yourself permission, you may be thinking like, how do I give myself permission to have passions? How do I give myself permission to pursue the things that I desire? Well, start talking it out loud. And again, if you need another circle to talk it to, hey, Destiny Tribe, I'll put a link down below. But nonetheless, start speaking it out, because we know that life and death is in the power of the tongue. Or in other words, you have what you say. Or in other words, right, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. That one is so key, largely because within you are the desires of your heart, and out of your mouth should flow the desires of your heart, and ultimately will come in contact with the things in which you say. So start saying it, start letting it be known. Hey, I desire this home, I desire this car, I desire to be married, I desire to live a life of purpose, I desire to walk my life of destiny, I desire to meet new people, I desire to travel, I desire to do this, I desire to do that, I desire to have a business, I desire to start a nonprofit. Whatever it is you desire to do, start speaking it, start saying it, then start writing it, right? That's when you start to really make it tangible, because we know that when you start to write things down, you in essence start to allow it to come into existence in this physical world. Saying things is a thing, right? When we speak into the world in which we can't see, or the spirit realm, right? So we start activating things there. But then when we start writing things down, it then becomes physical within the physical realm. I always have my notebook around, I always have a journal around, because I'm a writer and I write, right? I even have a journal that I created. I'll put a link for that. That's on his Amazon, right? But nonetheless, I have a journal where the purpose of that journal was to hear from God. And so the whole journal is titled, What is He to You Today? What is God to you today? Largely because we need certain things. We have certain desires of God. There's even, wow, that's pretty cool. I didn't even think about that, but it's flowing and it's going. But point number 3, it asks for you to write desires that you have of God today. Because we all have desires. We all have things that we want. We all come in contact with different things and see certain things, and don't be what's the word where you like see what other people have and then you want it yourself. No, let your desires be your desires. That's what we're talking about. Our desires, my desires matter, your desires matter, and your desires are your desires. It is what it is, right? You may see other people have certain things, do certain things, go certain places. That's cool. But don't just take on what they're doing as your desires, because what they're doing is for them, right? What you're doing, what you desire, what you want is for you. You have a purpose, you have a plan, you have a destiny. We want you to live that out. And your desire could be, hey, I want to live out my destiny. I want to live a purposeful life each and every day. And on that point number 3, you are allowed to write those things down. And then there's some time of meditation and prayer. And then we write down on the fourth part on the journal, that is, you write down all the different things that comes to you during the prayer, during meditation, so that you can have it. Because again, once you write those things down, it becomes physical. And now you have sometimes the tenacity, you have the boldness, you have the confidence to start acting out on your specific desires. So yeah, with that being said, I'm gonna put a link down below for the journal. You should take part of it. I promise you, it is going to be what you need, and it's going to get you to where you want to go. However, with that being said, desires. It's okay to have desires. It's okay to have wants. It's okay to speak those things out. Give yourself permission. Start speaking them. Start saying them. Start saying it to yourself. Hey, you, whatever your name is, your name could be Kayla. Start speaking to yourself. Hey, Kayla, I deserve to have a husband. I desire to travel. I desire to see the world. I desire to shake hands with politicians and councilmen and women. I desire to meet the president. Whatever your desire is, start saying it to yourself. Not only that you desire to have it, but ultimately telling yourself you should have it. You can have it. And then start talking about different ways to pursue those things. You all know Goals is something that we talk about, right? And we talked about it even in this episode, right? It just keeps coming up because it's so necessary. So many people just float through life without a plan, just float through life without goals. And when you do just that, you allow for life to give you what you have planned for, which is nothing, as opposed to the people that have goals, that have plans, that are striving for different things and knowing where they're going. Even in this affirmation on yesterday, we talked about, let me just even read it just to get to a specific part that I want to talk about. I give myself permission to have desires and to take actions to see those desires fulfilled. How are you able to take actions if you don't have a plan? How are you able to take actions if you don't have a goal? Right? And a goal is in essence a target in which your future is pointed towards. That's what a goal is. So when you have that goal, when you know what you're looking to do, when you know what you desire to have, now you have focus on how to get there. And so that's what a goal is. That's what the plans are. And so that's what we want you to have, great people. So, hey, your desires matter. You can have desires. You should pursue your desires, knowing that you will get the desires of your heart. Okay, great people. And I love that, even that verse that says, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks, which is cool. Start saying it. And if you start to catch yourself saying a specific desire over and over again, don't run from it. Just keep speaking it, keep saying it, knowing that it's something that truly is for you, something that God wants you to have, and something that you, in essence, will have and can have with the right mindset. So, with that being said, great people, hey, your environment matters, your company matters, who you talk to matters, and all those things matter to get you to where you ultimately were destined and are destined to be. Okay, so with that being said, great people, again, links down below for the Destiny Tribe. Also, we are always available if you need to email us and different things like that. I'll put emails down below so that you can contact us, talk to us, and we can help you, right? We can help you unleash your passion, pursue your purpose, and ultimately live out a destiny and destined life. Okay, great people. So until next time, I love you all. I appreciate you all. And remember, don't just live life, but pursue destiny. How often? Daily. That's right, y'all. Peace. Love you.